What's good, y'all? It's crunch time, man. So I want to talk about the 2017 NBA Finals and why that was actually an even matchup, which is often misunderstood by most people because they feel as though the Warriors were way better than the Cavs that year. Let's just look at the starting five, right? You got Kyrie and Steph. I mean, how much more even can you get? At the two, Klay Thompson is better than J.R. Smith. But what happened in the finals was all of those guys had to play their role, right? And JR was a catch and shoot guy, streaky guy, just like Klay was. But, you know, granted, I will still say that Klay is better than JR. But it's really, honestly, it's not even about who is better. It's all about matchups, right? Think about it. At the three, what better matchup than KD and LeBron? How is that not even so far? Again, it's not about who is better because y'all can say Steph is better all y'all want to, but Kyrie was like, you know what I'm saying? Forget all of that. Kyrie outplayed Steph. That's a whole nother video, by the way, about Kyrie versus Steph. But it's even so far to me. Draymond and Kevin Love. Who's a better talent? Because like I said, if you're talking about who's better, Kevin Love is better than Draymond Green in his prime at that time. But like I said, they have roles to play on the team. And what happens is those two guys, in terms of their overall production, their roles are very similar. And then you have Tristan Thompson and Andrew Bogut. I think it was Andrew Bogut. It might have been someone else, but bro, I mean, it's even. Even if it's JaVale McGee, it's even. Now, the Warriors did have a better bench, but bro, it's all about the matchups. It's all about what was going on. If you watch the finals, and we got the footage, you can go back and watch it. You can see that it's mainly the starting five doing all the production. You know what I mean? Andre Iguodala is a big difference maker though, right? See, the Warriors had a deeper bench, a deeper team, a better system, right? But think about it, bro. You had Kyrie averaging damn near 30 that year. He averaged 30 in the finals. A lot of people don't even understand that. KD averaged 35 and LeBron averaged 30. I think Steph averaged like 26. I might be wrong, you know, correct me if I'm wrong about that. But see, the reason why everybody says that is uneven though is because the Warriors had won 73 games the year before KD came, right? But the record and what you were doing during a regular season does not matter as much as talent and matchups do when it's time for the finals or the playoffs in general, right? This is why it's an even matchup, because what happened was the Warriors got a lot better with KD, but they didn't win 73 games again, right? They were a better team, but they didn't win as many games as they did before. Now, that right there is proof that it doesn't really matter how many games you win by the time the finals hit. You know, if they were better with KD, then they should be winning more games if that 73-9 means what you say it means. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the record, it's about who's on the team. You got KD and Steph versus LeBron and Kyrie. If that's not even, I don't know what is even. That's an even as 2-on-2. See, the reason why everybody's gonna say that the Warriors were so much better is because you have a lot of LeBron fans out here, right? And a lot of LeBron fans think with their emotion rather than dealing with facts. What they do is they say that the Warriors were so much better, so now LeBron has a tougher team. LeBron has to go against this crazy team, this unfair team, and if he loses, he can get a pass. If he loses, he can get a pass. See, I'm not going for that because I was watching the finals. I seen Kyrie dropping 40s, 38. You know, people act like LeBron didn't have no help. He had Kyle Korver coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? JR knocking down threes. Richard Jefferson was old as hell, but he was hooping. You cannot deny that, right? See, you got to understand these things when you're talking about basketball, because it's more than just what they did the year before, bro. What about what happened that year? See, a lot of people forget, in 2015, the Warriors are not going to win that series if Kyrie doesn't get hurt. And everybody knows that. Everybody always be like, yeah, the Cavs easily would have won in 2015 if they were healthy. So how is it that, so like, what do you think they had to do to match up with the Cavs then? They were never going to beat them if they didn't pick up KD. Because, you know what I mean? All the narratives in the media can try to put, you know, like they can try to talk about LeBron versus Steph all they want to. That is not an even matchup. All right, LeBron is not Steph's matchup. He's not. Why do y'all keep trying to do that? Little Steph Curry versus LeBron James, and y'all want to talk about that's a matchup, but when KD comes, now it's unfair. Abdul, what are you talking about? They added KD to a 73-9 win team. Now you got Steph and KD. No, see, the problem is y'all look at Kyrie like he's just a regular point guard. If you can pick one point guard in the history of the game to match up with Steph Curry, I'm picking Kyrie Irving. I'm not picking Magic. I'm not picking Oscar. I'm not picking John Stockton. No, I'm taking Kyrie. Maybe Dame, but at that time it was for sure Kyrie, because Dame wasn't who he is right now back then. Even though Dame has always been nice. I'm not trying to knock Dame. We got to know, you know what I'm saying? We got a video on Dame coming out. But his matchup was Kyrie. Why y'all so afraid to say that, oh, my bad, Kyrie didn't go to the playoffs before LeBron got it? It don't matter. We're talking about what happened in the finals. Fuck. You have to look at the game with your own eyes and tell me what you see, bro. Like, it's not rocket science, bro. Like, that's the matchup. See, but y'all don't want to do that because y'all want to ride LeBron so hard. Pause that to the point where y'all want to act like LeBron just always has to go against these crazy teams. Now, in 2018, I understand. In 2015, I understand because his teammate got hurt. That's it. Because every other finals, I feel like he should have won. If he's the greatest player of all time, like y'all say. Now, mind you, bro, I got LeBron top 3 easily, bro. I'm not trying to talk no shit about LeBron. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love watching LeBron. It's just all these excuses, though. But then when somebody else lose, you don't get these excuses. When somebody else lose, you don't hear all of these narratives and stuff. Oh, look who he had on his team. You know what I mean? Look at, oh yeah, in 07 as well. LeBron can get a pass for that, I guess, because but at the same time, it's like, yo, all of these passes, bro, the Spurs, people look at the Spurs like they were like the Warriors or something, man. They were a great system, but if you LeBron James, you're supposed to at least get a game. But no, that's not the point. So, yeah, it was an even matchup, though. It was an even matchup for sure. And the Warriors won 4-1. See, now in Game 3, that's all the proof that you need that it's an even matchup. They were going back and forth the whole game. Right? I think LeBron had like 40 or whatever. Kyrie had 38. And they lost at the end because KD went on that run by himself and closed it out. It's okay to give KD his props. It's all right. I don't get what the problem with that is, because LeBron he's had moments where he took over and he got his flowers. But see, with KD, it's like, oh, you had Steph on your team. It's easier to do this and that. It's easier. How is it easier? So is it easy for Kyrie to get all those buckets because he had LeBron? Is it easy for Steph to start cheesing threes because he had KD? No, Steph is still top 3, right? See, it's like y'all just like to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just like to pick and choose who y'all get to give y'all props and flowers to, right? And I'm not gonna let it. I don't care what nobody say. I would die by that. That shit was even. I was watching it with my own eyes. You know what I mean? If you take a random person off the street that never watched basketball before in the NBA and told them to watch that series, They were like, yo, both of these teams nice as hell. Both of Steph and Kyrie are the 2 best point guards in the league. LeBron and KD are the 2 best players in the league. 2 best small forwards ever. What's the problem? But yeah, man, I mean, that's really all I wanted to say. That shit was even, right? That shit was even as hell. Now, the Warriors are a better overall team. They were a better overall team, a better system. They had better plays. They had better motion offense. So it was easy for them to blow teams out because nobody was playing like that at that time, right? Then you add KD, like sheesh. But you got LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, bro. I mean, golly. What more do you want as far as an even matchup? What more do you want, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? But let me know what y'all think about that matchup. Let me know who y'all think is better out of LeBron James and Kevin Durant, and let me know who y'all think is better out of Steph and Kyrie, right? Because I'm dropping videos on both of those topics soon. But like I said, I'm covering the whole NBA season, man. But in the meantime, before the season starts, I will be having these debates about these random basketball topics, because I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the narratives and the excuses for LeBron, man. I respect LeBron way too much to be giving him excuses, man. We don't give everybody else these excuses, right? So follow me on fucking Instagram, bro.